Are ice skating's most dazzling duo.
It's been 40 years since Jayne Torvill and Christopher Dean won Olympic gold in a performance that took the world's breath away. Winning gold made them household names, making Torvill and Dean synonymous for the perfect pair.
We never envisaged how long the career would last.
Now, at 67 and 66, Torvill and Dean have announced they're hanging up their skates for good. Now, they're back in Australia and gearing up for one last dance.
So much nostalgia, I could cry. Would you please welcome Jayne Torvill and Christopher Dean? I mean, first question, considering our last conversation, is there going to be any nude ice dancing in this show?
Absolutely not.
No, okay, good.
A bit dangerous.
This isn't just any show, it's really telling the story of Torvill and Dean. What has it been like reflecting on 5 decades?
Wow. Sometimes it's been a bit unbelievable. Have we really been doing it that long? But we did want to do our final tour next year, as it's 50 years since we've been skating together.
And it's going to be our last tour.
And it'll be our last tour.
The knees say it's the end.
Yeah.
It is quite incredible, though, because ice skating is such a hard sport. It's dangerous. I mean, I'm 43, my back already hurts. How do you do what you do on the ice now?
I think because, you know, we've been doing it for so many years and you do get the injuries, but we're still lucky that we're able to do it because we've maintained a certain level of fitness, so we're happy to be able to do it still.
We spend time in the gym and we've just discovered, well, I have ice baths.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Everybody's very into these ice baths.
Oh, you should try them.
Well, take us back to the iconic Olympics, that Bolero performance. Now, I read somewhere that the actual song Bolero runs for like 17 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And to cut it down, it was quite an effort. How did you go about that?
Yeah, you can have 4 minutes of music, and it can be either 350 or 410. We got to the point where we weren't using reel-to-reel and a razor blade anymore, that we were getting them arranged. So we had an arranger do it and he said, we can only do 4 minutes 28, and that was it. And so we sort of thought about it. And then we read the rules, and it said that you can skate, when you start skating, that's when the stopwatch goes. So we started on our knees.
So that doesn't count.
And that doesn't
18
count.
seconds, 18 seconds on the knees before my blade touched the ice.
Wow.
Goodness.
It's very,
cold on the
very
knees.
It's a bit cold, right?
Well, it's painful on the knees as well.
very, very painful. For you guys, what does it actually feel like for you to be out on the ice? Because for most of us, it's like, let's try not to fall. Yeah. But is it a feeling of freedom for you?
We still love it. We're still passionate about it. We have been our whole life since we started skating together. So, you know, by doing the tour, we want to tell our story, our journey, and celebrate our last dance, as we're calling the tour, celebrate with the fans and the audience that come to watch.
You two had some of the most breathtaking outfits, I have to say. I took much fashion inspiration from you two when I was growing up. Have you still got them in your wardrobes?
They still exist, but not in the wardrobes. They're in a museum now. That's where we're going after this.
They're in a museum in Nottingham with several of our other costumes, because Nottingham is where we were born and where we grew up. So.
Right.
Oh, that's so cool.
I think part of the magic of Torvill and Dean is the passion that you have on the ice, the way you gaze into each other's eyes. I had to Google, are Torvill and Dean married? I couldn't quite remember. But it's you're just mates.
No sex involved.
Married. So,
Not
yeah,
married, no.
How did that relationship stay like that over 50 years when you're working so
We grew
closely
up together. You know, we started skating when we were 15 years old together. And so we've gone through all of those progressions of life through your 20s, 30s, 40s, having children, all of that. And so I think over time, you just become the best and closest of friends, and that's what's happened.
Yeah,
with
because,
us.
you know, with what we do, we're a team, so we always have to support each other and respect each other at the same time.
We can almost have a conversation without talking these days.
Is this a breakup then, if you guys aren't skating anymore?
I won't cope.
I know.
We'll still be friends and we'll still do other things together, but just not performing.
Have you given much thought to the very final performance of the final? No.
We're not thinking
Special.
about
I don't
it.
know. We were talking about nude skating before. Maybe that'd be a grand finale of sorts.
A long time ago, we thought we'd finished in 1998, and we didn't tell anybody.
We just
did the performance, and at the end of it, we just hugged. And we didn't know. But then along came this TV show in England called Dancing on Ice. And since then, we've just been skating together. It's sort of brought us together, and our career relaunched itself. So, but now it's time.
Oh, I don't know. You might change your mind. Fingers crossed. Never say never.
Tickets for Torvill and Dean's newly announced shows, they go on sale tomorrow. All the info is on our website. Would you please thank the glorious Jayne Torvill?